Waste your time. So my name is Jasmine, and I'm also a student in EPHM. I graduated last year. So I miss you. I miss you. I miss you. I miss you because many of my classmates and teachers here. So sorry, I didn't prepare the PPT because I don't have enough time last night, and Aaron told me this was a eating and drinking party. So it's out of my imagination. So now it's so professional, so my style is a little bit, not mature. So, but generally, all in all, I just want to share with you because many young people here, which is just same as me. So I just want to share with me what I did in the last 1 year after I graduate. What I did and what I want to do in the future. So let me introduce myself. So I'm from the family of Ling, and it's called Yutou Ling, and this is a very old and traditional family in Fujian province. Our family has so I'm the 23rd generation of my the Ling family. And we are a family who involved in agriculture industry for more than 200 years. So it's about 4 to 5 generations. How do I calculate this history? It's because we have an old book in the family which jot down the history of my family, and we have the rice processing, flour processing, the factories in Fujian province. But all of these properties were gone because of the Chinese economic transformation in 15s. In the 50s, in his 1950s. But it's so interesting that after my father's graduation, he went to an animal feed factory, which is state-owned company, and it's very interesting that he gets into the agriculture industry again. So my family is like so passed to me, my generation now. I got my education in Hong Kong after the second year of the high school. So my mindset is actually more Hong Konger, but that's why I suffer a lot right now in mainland because of some cultural gap. So what I want to say is that during the education in Hong Kong, I told myself the most important thing I need to do here is to think what I want to do in my life and for my company. I'm very proud of my family because it survived for so long years, and they contribute themselves, my ancients, they contribute themselves for the agriculture to feed people. We're producing rice, we're producing flowers, which is the essential materials for foods. And this is what I am proud of because I think I have the spirit of my family. This is what I'm proud of. So when I was in Hong Kong, I told myself I need to think out a solution for my family business and for myself, my life, what I want to do, what I want to change the world. Yeah. So I get into EPHM. I'm very thank Dr. Zhong and Anna because you two are interviewer when I was in the interview, and thank you for trusting me because I got another offer from Hong Kong U, and that is environmental management but without public health. But after I graduated and I did all this, I found this program is much more suitable for me. So it's not about the school ranking, it's not about, the most important thing is to think what you want to do, what's your value. I want to also share with you I think about this graph when I sit there. So it's a circle, 2 circle, 3 circle. So this is why, and this is what, and this is how. So most people, they think about their career life in this way. So it's the ability I got, and how can I achieve the career with this ability, but not thinking from why. Why you need to do this, why you need to work. Yeah, So this is very important, because if you think from how, what, then you will find you lose yourself, because it might not what you really want. Yeah, so this is the beginning of my family history and myself. So in the next, the pictures I will share with you what I did, but the picture is a little bit, the order is not right, so I need to explain to you maybe in orderly. Let me see how can I. Okay. So I will introduce one by one, but the order is not right. So this is a meeting in the Ministry of Agriculture in China, in Beijing. I'm very lucky because I'm a very lucky person. I can access to the government of agriculture because of my family connections and the background of my company. So I think I'm very lucky, and I need to take some responsibilities, because those guys, they make the governance, they make the decisions, and that will affect a lot for the whole world and for China, for Asia. So this is a meeting for the GMO regulation published recent years. I attend this meeting because they invite us, because we are one of the importer of the GMO agriculture commodities from all over the world, like from the United States, from Australia, from the South, not from Australia, because Australia have very few GMO food, from South America, but mainly from the United States. So right now, China is trying to manage more strictly for the GMO foods. And how they manage this, so we are the importer, so they gather us to the meeting and tell us what you should do. So before you import the containers or the vessels, you need to apply to the Ministry of Agriculture that what the type of the products you are importing, and how do you manage the how to say, who do you sell to, and where do you transport those products to. So this is what they are doing now to more strictly manage the GMO food in China. Yeah, what I want to tell you about this, and this is broken rice. Wait a minute. So this is the rice from Vietnam, and this the farm paddy, the farm in Vietnam. Very beautiful. And this full goats. And because I learned it from a Hayes lecture, and when I found it in the market in New Zealand, and I thought, oh my God, this is the food goat, and I was excited because I attend the EPHM's course, and and I know it is a food goat. But others might think this will be a goat if they found somewhere else. And this is in New Zealand, in the wiki farm in New Zealand. So this happened all in the past years while I graduated. So I went to New Zealand, and I see very beautiful farming, dairy, and original how to say, the woods, the redwoods, in the North Island of New Zealand, the Great Barrier. And this is the we also trade the oak in China, import from Europe, this the inside the Ministry of Agriculture in Beijing, because it's not easy to get into it. So I try to share you inside. Oh, okay. I will go through all these pictures, and I will tell you what I want to say. So this is the the cookie, right? Yeah. So what's the difference from the cookie you eat and this one? Can you, what's your observation? Yes. Okay, I will share with you my ideas. And this is a factory in I think it's Shandong. And I show this because in Dr. Zhong's lecture, he shared about how to weight the garbage or yeah, right. So yeah, the weight is so the same. So for EPHM students, you really need to listen to the lecture carefully because what I found is after I traveled around and saw all this, my reflection is so the feeling is so good because I learned it in my courses. This is my one of our products and it's for retail. This one. You can, germinated brown rice, and we are the only one supplier in China. Yeah. Huh? No. Okay. This is the package of the rice where I'm trying to work out what is the best way to do the package. I'm also talk to Dr. Anna, and I think we should find out a more environmental friendly way. So this is what I want to do. Sorry. So this is the port, and the log is so high, so it's quite interesting in the port of Shanghai. And this is a technology, and it used the machine learning. And I found this technology in an exhibition in Shenzhen, and it's called High Tech Exhibition, and it's one of the most important exhibition in China for high tech technology, once for a year. So I found this company in the exhibition, and it's from Estonia, a country in Europe. And this is a startup company. Why I am interested in this company because there are very few technologies served for the traditional industry. So we are the traditional industry for the foods, for the commodities, for the agriculture, for the oak. Those are traditional industry stuff. But this company is trying to use the AI and machine learning technology to serve the traditional industry, and this is very impressive. Yeah, because we are an industry which is very so people are very conservative. Yeah, but they are trying to do some change. So this is the guy. And after our don't laugh. So after our meeting, and we are talking to try to help them to develop the Chinese market and Asia market using this app. It's not an easy app because machine learning. I don't think very many people can do this for owning this technology, even though in Hong Kong. So this is germinated brown rice, the machine we have in the factories in Jilin. So it's the Dongbei, yeah. This what in the group so we are invited by Department of Agriculture in United States, and they organize the people from all over the world. So most of them are from South America, like Mexico, like Dominica. So some countries I very few heard. There are only 2 Chinese. Why? Actually, before I went, they told me there are a few Chinese, but after I get there, they said most of them was refused by visa. Yeah, but I hold the Hong Kong ID, so no problem. Okay. So this is the brown rice. I will go through all these pictures and I will tell you. Yeah. the points. So this is the old book, and it's a memorandum in the local government, and it write down my family. So it's, where is it? Oh, here. So it's 大年和龙, and those are our 5 rice milling factories, and it set out in the old book. And this is the flour industry and 和龙. So this is my family. And this is the Chicago Board of Trade, and it's a very crucial place for the global foods trading, commodities trading. Yeah, so it's a financial way, but some of the companies, they do the hedging right now. Yeah, because for example, they buy from the financial board as well as they do the physical trading, so they can do the hedging. They can reduce the risks while do the business. Yeah, so this is a port owned by a ethanol company, a factory in I think it's in Illinois, in US. And what I want to share with you is the vessel can directly, so it's port here, and you can load all the ethanol or the byproducts or their products to the vessel, and the vessel can directly drive away. So it's very convenient. So this is how it works in our industry. So one of their byproducts is called DDGS. So my paper for my dissertation in EPHM is biofuel. So because I already know at that time I would deal with all this stuff, so I chose this. Thank you, Professor Xia. He's also here. So DDGS. So this shows the market of so it's called, this factory is called Marquis, and it's the largest ethanol company in the world in United States. So this picture shows how they sell the DDGS, their products, to China and South Asia, and some in Europe and the New Zealand. So I will share with you why I want to show you this. And this is the corn production in US. The CPOT price for soybeans, corns, and wheat. Yeah. So corn, soybean, wheat, what are those things? They are the basic materials for the crops that feed us today. Yeah. So when you eat Chinese food, so you know we need to cook, right? So we cook we by cooking oil. So what produce cooking oil is the corn oil, it's the soybean oil by the technology. Yeah. This is Marquis. Their value. So they have the value of honesty. We value doing the right things. We strive to open, direct, and respectful in all communications and dealing with each other. So those agriculture and grain processing in the companies, they all have the, how to say, 情懷。係，即係呢個行業係好辛苦，所以咧大家都係有啲好似要 change the world 咁樣嘅先可以覺得哦有啲 interesting 喎咁樣。Inside the Marquis. Yeah, this is the outside the Marquis. ADM, does anyone know this company? So there are A, B, C, D, 4 big 4 companies in the world who run the foods industry. Yeah. So I need to explain this by Chinese. 即係有 A、B、C、D 4間公司，呢4間公司都係西方嘅，佢係Western 嘅 company，好似係3間喺美國，一間喺喺歐洲，喺 France 係呢4間公司咧都係百幾年嘅，即係 hundreds of years 嘅公司，但係人哋都唔知其實呢個世界咧係 run by these 4 companies because they dominate the soybeans price, corn price. Yeah， 即係如果而家即係大家都係即係亞洲都冇咩戰爭啦咁樣，即係如果有戰爭嘅話，你就會知邊啲公司係 round the world， 係啦。ABC 咧就係嗰間 A 公司啦，係啊。呢間 A 公司 ADM 咧，佢係即係嗰時 Bush 提嗰個ethanol 嘅 plan 喺美國嘅時候咧，佢係一間 supporter， 即係 biggest supporter， 所以佢有好多嘅 ethanol company in United States， 好似South America 都有。跟住佢最大嘅應該係soybean 嘅 trading 啊，其他嘅係。Yes, they are the producer. Yeah, they are also the trader and also the producer. So how they develop their market for so long years because they try to support the farmers in the whole and for the many generations. So the farmers have the very tight relationship with the companies. That's why they survive for so long years. Yeah. 所以呢個係一間Schooler 都係一間美國嘅即係農業合作社啊，即係係好似一啲即係 farm。Okay, so this is a corn machine, and I was there. The corn and the testing. This the National Corn to Ethanol Research Center is the only one corn to ethanol research center in US. So why I went there because China has a 2020 plan for ethanol. 2020嘅ethanol 計劃係，所以有好多嘅機動車啦，而家都要加一啲ethanol， 呢個係對 environmental 係好好嘅，但係呢個都有一個商機嚟嘅，所以有人想同我傾咧，都有呢個等陣可以傾下，即係呢啲 ethanol 咧都會要喺中國 consumption 嘛，所以咧有好多嘅問題，比如咧我哋 corn 咧係點樣有冇咁多嘅 corn 去 produce， 跟住咧ethanol 夠唔夠？跟住咧產出嘅一啲 byproducts 叫 DDGs 嘛，我頭先講啦。咁呢個 DDGs 可以點樣用咧？其實 DDGs 都係一個好好嘅 material，because it has because it is fermentative。所以你都有一啲micro 嗰啲 micro 嘅嘢，你 Professor 夏佢知道呢啲可以即係可以提一啲 nutrition 出嚟嘅。係啊，呢個都係好好嘅應用。但係而家呢啲 material 好多，因為我知好多 state-owned company 而家喺東北同山東地區，應該係東北係最多，都係即係而家係建緊呢啲build up 呢啲ethanol 嘅 processing factories， 所以有好多嘅呢啲產品都會出嚟。係啊，呢個都係一個商機嚟嘅，諗緊。This is some Melvin Price Lock and Dam in 愛荷華 Iowa, yeah, Iowa or Illinois. I'm a little bit confused. But why it is very important because for the grains, for the foods, so you need the transportation to transport. So this is the log. You can transport the foods from the north to south. Man-made canal. Oh yeah, canal. Yeah. In Kansas, the paddy, soybeans in Kansas, I think. Yeah, or in Illinois, I don't remember. And this is the biggest rice factories in US. It's called Rice Land. and it is set up in 1921. So it's also 100 years. Yeah, very old, and people are known, but they are very important. Yeah. This is our one of our transloading place in California. So this is almond, right? The almond, and the U.S. produce many almond and export to maybe to Hong Kong. But what I want to say. So just now I show you the broken rice. I show you so those are byproducts after the food processing. So when I went to this is in California. So when I went to these factories, they produce the almond. And the owner, the president of this company told me they have a problem that because they produce more and more almond, but they cannot sell out the byproducts of the almond. It's called almond hull. Yeah. So does anyone know what this one is? In China, we call it 锅炉. So it's for yeah, the mic. 就是那个什么 Yes. But so I graduated in June. So after the exam is May. So in July and August, many few people know, but in China it is a very important the environmental transformation, and the government, they went to the factories and shut down many factories because they want to do the environmental improvement. So many of them, they changed the old heating machine. Hey. Yeah, 锅炉, boiling. Yeah. To the natural gas. Yeah, but very funny is so many factories were changed to the natural gas, but they found the natural gas is not enough to use. So yeah. Yeah. So the cost of the foods improve, increase, and this is the oil processing, the cooking oil processing by corn. This is the one of the byproducts of the corn processing. So corn is to process the starch, and the starch is the raw material of foods in many aspects, and also for industry, for industrial use. And their byproducts is for animal feeds. Yeah, this one. And this is in Vietnam. It's cassava's starch and its byproducts. And this one is byproducts. Yeah. So I show you all these pictures and about what I observed after my graduation in those days. So why I show you many byproducts of these factories? Because I found that we have opportunity to run this. So we have connection with those factories around the world, no matter in United States or in China. And I found they have many byproducts which is unused, or they are not using that in an efficient way because they do not. So I think there's something that we can do for this. Yeah. So generally, so our company is called Long Run. So it's I gave it this English name. It's called Long Run. Its Chinese name is called Liang Run. So Long Run is not only sounds like Liang Run is Chinese name, but also I gave it a meaning, a value that I'm from EPHM, so we need to take care of our environment. And long run means we need to think in the long term and do things in the sustainable way. So sustainability is very important. So why we care about the byproducts of the food processing industry is because we want to take care of our environment. Yeah, so now our long run aim have two streams. One is for commodities trading for the agricultural commodities and its byproducts globally. From we import from U.S., from Australia, from Southeastern Asia, all over the world to China, and also we trade, for example, the DDGS to Vietnam, to Southeast Asia. So where they need the material to producing foods, maybe for the animal feeding, yeah, or they need the agricultural commodities. And another stream is the retail. So so the rice we are selling is for retail, and the cooking oil we are selling. And these two products is more healthy because I try to test the chemical residues. And when I learned in Anna's course that China has many soil that is contaminated by the heavy metals. So I care about the chemical residue. I care about the heavy metals residue in the foods. So I try to do things and make decisions by what I learned in EPHM. I really did. Yeah. So in all, this is my life, my company, and my thinking in the agriculture industry, and it's a very fundamental and very important that around the world. I remember Dr. Zhong told me a story in her office. She told me, so. She didn't remember whether there's a heavy raining or extreme climate change happened in London, and people were shocked because they cannot find enough foods in supermarket. Dr. Zhong told me this story, and I was impressed. Did you really feel that there is climate change right now? I can tell you the truth. This year, there's very serious drought in the South America and the North America. In Brazil, and you will find that the food's price increase because there's drought and not insufficient materials in. So maybe for example, Brazil, they export the soybeans and the sugar, those agricultural stuff, and they are raw materials of foods. So there is climate change. Although, because I'm lucky, I'm in this industry, I can know the news every day. But you guys maybe not work for this industry, so it's a little bit far away. But the climate change exists. I can tell you the truth. So I think my generation is very complicated generation. As my observation, I think there will be a war. Not only the trade war between China and US. It influenced us a lot recent days, so I'm a little bit tired. But also I think there will be a war because now the global politics is so complicated. Yeah. And also the climate change. Sometimes because the government, so you have the video? Don't show out because I say nothing here. I say nothing important here. Yeah, I want to say, so sometimes the government is trying to hide something to people because they don't want you to be panic. But if you stand in some positions, you will find out some truth of this world. And we are very lucky person here because compared to many poor people, they only think about how to survive today. We have the opportunity to have education, to have a high education, to teach people, to teach students what is going on in this world. We are very lucky. So we need to do something to change the world, to change the world to be better. So every day I saw the children running in the garden of my house, and I will have the feeling that I have the responsibility for them to take care of our next generation by producing more healthy and safety food and more fluent the resources trading. This is a trading, but actually we are acquiring the resources, and so we need to learn a lot of the politics a lot. Yeah, so all in all, sorry, and thank you for your time, and this is all my sharing. Yeah, thank you.